Hello, and today I want to talk about what is the update in the game, what is the plan I'm come up with, and some sort of in general. There are a lot of things I'm going to talk about today, but more precisely, I will talk about the updates that are like the things I have move, decided to take and move on with those things, and also some sort of how am I going to start my game studio in Japan. These sort of things I will talk about in this video. Well, let's talk about first what are the updates of the game. The updates of the in the game and the things I have take and finalized and decided that will be the game. Um, that will be the game direct like the direction of a game, what the player will experience, and this sort of thing. So as you guys already know, the game is revolve around lot of hybrid species, aliens, monsters, and humans. They all coexist in one single world, and they're living together. This is the like a short form of the world that you will be experiencing. And second is the samurai. Samurai is like samurai is a lot Japanese thing, but what I took from the word samurai in the like the class samurai is their core. Is their core. Yes, where we at? Huh. So I took the samurai thing like as a way of life people living. In this sense, all the characters will have their own ways of fighting style and stuff, like how they interact with the world and how they live in the world. The world is the world, the first world we like, the first world I created is the Kojima Islands. Sorry, the Kojima Islands. Kojima Islands have a two clans, like two native clans. One is a Nekozoku clan and another is a Inosuke clan. But forget about this clans. There are we have a three protagonists. The one who is following the way of sword, the one who is following the way of guns, and the one who following the way of fist. And these are the trinity of our characters. Like the this game which I am trying to create and make it exist in future is revolved around like have inspired from heavily from Gintama, and then the other chaotic open world games like Total Overdose, PDS, and other things. But what really interesting about this game and the concept is first the game is actually the RPG game where you need to uh, develop your skills, your instinct. You need to understand, you need to actually master the mechanics of each character. Each character has their distinct fighting style. The one use the gun, the other use a sword, and the other use fist, like bare hands. And that is how you will navigate to each character. Each character has their own like play, their own way of finishing a mission, and their sets of goals. Like the one character is trying to make a peace, the other character uh, is try to be a chaotic, and the other is just living its his life with his wife. That's how the you will experience each character, and that is how I decided to move forward, and I took this as a base. Now there is a lot I can talk about it, but yes, this is the one about the world I decided to go on. Now, the game is actually inspired from a lot of games and also series and also philosophy and novels which I read in my life. The one is Miyamoto Musashi, and this is actually actually Minamoto Musashi. His novel teach me a lot about how the life is going on as a samurai, a vagabond, and a person nothing, who has nothing to call home. And it is actually the core philosophy of not not so I'm so sorry. This is not a core philosophy, but it is sort of a like it actually blend in the game in some way. Of course, the world is testing like a lot of species, like a frog. You see, the human hybrid frog is walking around beach. You see fish walking around, and things like will happen. And like some people ask for your help to kill this one giant who is actually creating problems for them and things like. Yes, it is sort of thing. I'm still blurred, but yeah, this sort of things will happen. Huh. Now, I guess I am really pissed off because there is a lot sounds are going around me, and you will not hearing this probably, but I do listen it even though I have put this head down on. Okay, so let's talk about business. I have decided to do a 6 rounds uh, six rounds of fundraising in different ways. Like in the initial way, I will ask for, maybe I do save it money by myself and go for it. The other way, I will ask for you to contribute in, and the other way, I will ask for the angel investor and maybe a publisher. In this way, I have decided that I want to finish the game within the budget of $10 million. Now it's a joke that I don't have a single dollar today because, like, literally, I don't have money today. But I think I can make it. At least I should go for it, learn things up, and find out the way to solve this problem too. What I really think is first, I don't see the absolute failure in here because everything I learn will be contribute to the next project I will do. Right now, the first project is a jobless samurai zero, and I will just keep moving on every single year and every single time I will just make a games, and this is what I am going to do in a life. That's what who am I and my life is. Oh, sorry for the deviation, but yes, it is what who am I. But and I'm not going to give up in either way. If I'm giving up, I probably would be dead. So these videos would not make any sense for you in either way. Yes. But that's what I decided to pull the fundraising thing. Well, I have like two goals in the fundraising thing. Like for actually to finish, how can I say that? Actually to solve the financial issues I have, and then to finish the actually release the game itself. Now, the game is actually, I'm not making the game for just finishing the execution. I need to see what next, and that's why I want my game to at least be profitable more than $50 million, and that's what I think is the success of my entire decade that I'm living right now. How the like initially I have decided to focusing on my Patreons and my writing skill, improve this writing skill, get known as a writer too on LinkedIn, get make friends, and like find out the investor who decided to pull his money into my project, And these sort of things, I decided to do these things so that my initial funding can be done, and I can officially open the Shinsekai games in Japan and move to the Japan. This is like a first step towards my game to be released someday. But yes, this is the first step that I want to do. But like in this first step, there are a lot of other steps too. So in that way, um, so let's discuss about this. And the starting is actually to learn things like yes, I'm learning C++, Unreal Engine, leadership, game theory, and basically Japanese language. Actually, I have passed N5 level with really good marks, but yes, I keep moving forward for N4. Please spare on me for not having a good English skills, but yes, I will improve it, keep it, and I can keep moving it. I'm keep going it. Well, that's not a topic to talk about, but hmm, yes, what am I saying is I I'm going to be hmm, I'm going to start a business like officially start the game studio in Japan with the fundraising with the round one fundraising and then start to interact with the bigger peoples like famous people. What I really think, what I have decided, or maybe not sort of decided, or just thinking, is to to work with Elon Walker, Selena Gomez, maybe uh, a lot of famous Japanese voice actors, and a lot of people. They are in my like they are in my mind, and I'm really going to try to reach out to them for this project. Well, I don't know if like I I don't know if it will happen or not, but what I really think is as long as I can communicate well my idea, my vision, and my dreams, and also I can give money, this is pretty much 100% possible. That's what I think about it. The thing is right now I'm also confused on how to I have to recruit people, not in terms of like actually giving them a salary or things, but actually make the friends that eventually helping me to um, grow my game, progress in my development of the game, and so that I will have some sort of product to showcase, and then finding more people, finding money, and actually registering as a physical as a real entity of of game studio, and this sort of things I am thinking. Yes, and also like since the game is actually is lot heavy into the animation side, because like there is a lot going on. There are hundreds of different creature which need each of them need a lot of different animations. There will be a lot of boss fights you will going to chase, and so you need a lot of um really good animations for also boss and for your combat, and each character is a different actually, not as in GTA 5 we have a three characters who just using a guns, which can be like common which is common in like all the other two people so that there is no need for a different animations, but for like way of fist, way of sword, way of guns, each of them has a different ability, different way of interacting with the story, different way of finishing the missions, and different way of how to fight the boss, and that is what makes the game both in the edge of a cliff and also in sense of success. That's what I'm really thinking. Although I am decided to go on with this idea, but I really think there will be couple of things will be ripped out, but yes, there will be three protagonists and three different ways they are following their life code, and this is what the game experience will be. Well, yeah, at least I'm starting with it, and I have like one first mission which is not the greatest mission, but which is the one which makes the most sense for the world you are going to live on in this game. Well, thank you so much, and I will discuss about a lot of things in content future. So please consider subscribing me, because yes, this is game will be changing a lot of concepts in game world, game industry. I'm not trying to change a game industry, but what I'm going to change, what I'm doing to think, what I'm going to do is actually create a new perspective to make a game, and actually inspire the other people who are thinking that it is harder for someone to start a game business and earn the money. Because I believe is as long as you can make a better game, make a better experience, and give a better experience, your game is going to be sold. And thank you so much.